Right, we're here. Sam Noakes versus Ryan Walsh. Walsh in the ring. Noakes on his way down very shortly. This should hopefully be a good one, Liam.
Yeah, mate, it should be. Look, we said all week that the experience of Ryan Walsh came back for the Reese Mold fight kind of as a last payday. He wasn't maybe expecting to end up in this position. And Noakes has made a habit this year of putting away very durable opponents that have already done it. You've had Mendy, Gianluca Sigula in his last fight at York Hall. He's shown what you can do to veterans, if that makes sense. And look, Ryan Walsh has had an outstanding career. This is 1,000,000% his last roll of the dice. He's not going to look for another rebuild at his age. No disrespect to him if he does lose tonight. So expect him to go all out for it and, look to make a dent. But Noakes is a special talent for me. He's moving towards a Boachuk world title fight, isn't he, really? So there's no reason why he shouldn't come through this in good fashion tonight. And for me, he can do that with a wide points victory. He doesn't need a stoppage to make a statement tonight. Walsh has never been stopped, so it's the ultimate statement if he does. But he can look just as good by completely outpointing him and outfighting him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think he'll stop him. You boys are on the points decision. Let us know, anyone that's joining us and with us at the minute, how you see the fight going. I think Father Time may catch up with Walsh and he'll be stopped for the first time in his career here. John Oliver's in the house. Thanks very much for joining us, John. Walsh, clever. He's going Walsh on points. Yeah.
Mate, and that's the thing. You can see a way where Ryan Walsh, old man's his way to winning this fight. I think we're going to find out a lot about Noakes in this because Gianluca Sigula was a punch bag in September. I was ringside at York Hall and really enjoyed watching Noakes, but, he probably had tougher spars in training camp. And Mendy tested him, but you could tell that Mendy was at the wrong end of his career. So he probably
Mendy's just durable. That's all he is.
Well, that's what he was. He was durable.
Campbell back in the day, but look.
Yeah. After 5 rounds, Mendy went to survive in that fight back in May. He didn't look to win it after the first 5 rounds. He was happy to go the distance.
Yeah,
and that's something I don't think what Ryan Walsh will do tonight. I think he'll give it his all. He'd rather go out on his back, I think, than, just take a beating for 12 rounds. And he is up in weight as well from where he was the British and Commonwealth champion. So, he's moved, not naturally at this weight class, is he? 38, 39.
He's not, but he has boxed at lightweight 4 or 5 fights now, so...
Boys, I cannot deal with another first round knockout. I want to see some rounds of boxing. So please,
if there's another first round knockout, I'm giving up.
And then Brad Pauls will finish Bentley in a round after that.
Imagine.
And then Pulev and Char will still just be walking to the ring.
Pulev and Char will be fighting in slow motion.
Char will be a ball draw.
Yeah.
That'll be a draw, I think.
That ruins the WBA's plans for retirement, then, doesn't
it? Yeah. Stick him in a 2-on-1 handicap match. They'll beat them both within 2 rounds.
WWE meets boxing. That's something Turkey will get behind. You could see him doing something like that. So this is the first defence of the British and Commonwealth belts he won last year. He's left them alone this year to go and win and defend the European title once. So win it against Mendy, defend it against Segula. So he's going back to the British and Commonwealth level. I'm assuming the European board didn't sanction Ryan Walsh because he's still got the belt. So I assume they said they wouldn't sanction Walsh.
Yeah, that's what happened. It's not on the line, is it?
No. It must be that Walsh can't get sanctioned for it.
So this is just a fight.
British and Commonwealth.
Yeah, British and Commonwealth.
WBO International, I think. A ranking belt of sorts.
Yeah, look, Sam Noakes said in the week that it was 99% done that him and Brenchik were fighting. So it wasn't like completely false, but it fell through at the last minute or something. So look, he's going to fight for a world title if he wins tonight.
You'd imagine so, and you can't say off his body of work over the last 12 months or so he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, either that or they'll do Mark Chamberlain. Well, he's got to right his wrong against Padley for me anyway. First,
I was going to say for me, Chamberlain and Padley needs to go for it again before we see Chamberlain get any other opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, if Chamberlain was to beat Noakes, then he's never going to go anywhere near Padley, if that makes sense. Again, he's got to right that wrong before he can then go up towards European level, fringe world level, which is where we believe Noakes is.
Ryan Walsh is getting caught too much for me already.
He's fast twitching, but his head is staying behind, if that makes sense. He's got all the movement in his shoulders and his legs, but his head's just staying on the line a bit too much, isn't it?
He's just dipping to one side like that. So you can time it. Noakes is timing it or knows what he's going to do. If he throws a feint, he knows he's going to dip.
Good body shot. Right. Good body shot.
Throw a left or right, you've got a 50% chance of catching him.
Yeah, there is a way we maybe... Walsh realises early on here that he doesn't have as much left as maybe he'd hope he does in this fight.
Yeah,
so
he's going to look for that overhand right, though, isn't he? Walsh.
Yeah.
Uppercut on the inside there from Walsh.
The one that he got re-smolded with last time out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking for the overhands and he's looking for an uppercut when he comes in on the inside, and he's narrowly just missed with an uppercut.
You'd think Noakes would be too cute and clever for that and would be expecting it, as we all are.
As long as he doesn't hold his feet, mate. The only thing for me is if he holds his feet, then he's likely to get caught, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he decides he wants... Oh, good left hook there from Noakes. If he decides he wants to stand there and trade because he thinks he's got Walsh hurt, then that's Walsh's opportunity.
Our Pax joined us. Thanks for tuning in. That Crocker fight on it was on YouTube earlier. I'm not too sure who. It's a rematch against. Is it Papadopoulos? I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to check now. I'm pretty sure it was Crocker, but I'll check now.
Yeah, Crocker Papadopoulos. I think it was that fight. I'm not actually too sure, to be honest with you. Pat Liam can check for you though.
Statman. Where are we at?
It's a good first round for Sam Noakes. He's dominating the fight.
Nah, I think dominating's possibly a step too far. I know you like him, mate, but he's winning it. But I wouldn't say he's dominating it. Turn it in. Go on.
Yeah, say that. I've watched about 10 seconds of the fight.
Won it 76-75 on points. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That was in... Sorry, no, hold on. That was the first fight. They're fighting at the Brentwood Centre, RPAC, so it's not on this card.
It's headlining its card, I think. That one.
Yeah, looking at it, it hasn't happened yet. There's no update on...
So we're going on Sam's commentary. I don't know how Ryan Walsh managed to make it back to his stool there.
Yeah, he's all.
The corner should be waving the white flag already. It should be over.
SW Bellew.
It was actually a good round. Noakes, I wouldn't say edged it. He won the round, but Ryan Walsh is still in this fight. 10-9 Noakes. I'm not actually scoring it, but I definitely.
I haven't even thought about scoring anything because we're seeing a second round for the first time tonight.
I've literally just fired up my boxing news app now for the first time.
It's an alien thing for us tonight, isn't it? I mean, why are they coming out again? Is the fight not done?
Yeah. What's all this second round nonsense?
What's this number 2 nonsense?
I thought it was one and done. I thought I was
the
3 minutes in.
Ref's having a word with them. Look, lads, I know we weren't supposed to get to this, but you're just going to have to fight again for another 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Our pack, we've all got Sam Noakes winning this. I think he wins by stoppage. Liam and Jay have got him winning via a decision. So we're all thinking Noakes, but slightly different methods for all of us.
So you boys were just joking about the fight starting again. My stream just jumped back to them starting the fight again. So I was really confused for a second then. I'm sure they've already dream walks.
Yeah, that never helps.
Starting again.
No, right. That's round 1. Fine.
Wait till round 11 and then put an in-play bet on Liam. See?
Work smarter, not harder.
Love it.
Not just a pretty face, mate. That domination might start coming off soon, Sam.
Walsh is getting pizza party, isn't he?
He's not meant to stand and trade. That's not what Ryan's about. Sorry, Ryan, Liam, or Michael. None of them are standing bangers, are they? They're fast twitch muscle, move around, slick, switch hitting, and plant your feet when needed, but don't just stand in the centre.
Yeah, Lucas said Liam, same thing happened with him.
Yeah, it was doing, what was the last, whatever the last TNT card we done, it done the same to me then.
Boys.
Yeah, I'm on Discovery Plus.
Yeah, mine's all right.
I don't know. It done it to me on the last one as well. I don't know. I've just had a message from my old man saying I'm going to be home in an hour. Make sure the house is still there. So he's heard about the fire.
Noakes is trying to time that.
Right, he's just missed with that right hand, doesn't he? Sorry, mate.
He's trying to time that right hand every single time.
He's putting some body work in early as well. He's trying to put some credit in the bank for later in the fight.
Some water in the basement.
Yeah, water in the basement, Teddy Atlas style.
I don't know why the rest just broken them up there.
3 for it. I don't like the way he's just concentrating on Liam Walsh. He's not really watching the fight as a whole.
No. His eyes are permanently fixed towards...
Yeah, like he's expectant of it, which, I get, but Walsh is still in this fight. He is targeting that body with the right.
Some good shots by Sam Noakes.
Sam Noakes looks effortless. He can find his rhythm almost instantly, can't he? He doesn't need to get into his groove. He can just hit it straight away, can't he?
He starts in it, doesn't he? Yeah.
I thought that when I saw him against Secular up close. I thought he's in his rhythm from the off, and he's done it again tonight.
Yeah, Walsh is a tough man, though, man. Really tough man.
Mate, that's why me and Jay said points. You're the one that's gone stoppage.
Yeah, I believe he'll stop him. I think he'll stop him within 6 rounds as well.
Yeah, Ryan looks tired now. That's taken a lot out of him.
He'll stop him within 6. I hope I'm wrong, though.
I hope he stops him.
Are you already getting ready to screen catch that for later as well?
Let's hope he stops him in 7, Sam, or you'll never fucking shut up about it, will you?
Sorry, what was it about Nick Ball in round 10 against Ronnie Rios? Sorry, I
forget, brother. I forget.
that fight was a while ago, mate. I tend to,
I know. Dan Evans in the house. Big up, Mr. Dan Evans. What a gentleman he is. Guys, this isn't going past 5. I am with you, Dan. Completely agree. Notes too fresh and sharp. There's a man who knows his boxing, Mr. Dan Evans. How you guys seeing it so far?
Muscle rounds up for Noakes.
2 rounds to Sam Noakes, Muscle Brown. And there's another man who knows his boxing. Luca never misses either. 4-6, he reckons. Here we go. Anyway, easy work so far.
Sam's ego is suitably boosted now. We can get back to the fight.
Yeah, we can go to round 3 now. Sorry, everybody. Feel Noakes going to start picking up and wear him down, Muscle Brown. Yeah.
It looks like that, Muscle Brown. It does look like that.
It does, yeah.
What's taking place here. Oh, brilliant. My iPad's not charging as we speak. It's on and off charging. What the fuck?
It's like PC World in Jay's Fight Talks room at the minute.
I'm going to have to go back to my Mac in a minute.
PC World's still in business?
Don't think so, mate.
I think it's Curry's now, isn't it?
Oh, dear. Love it.
Tearing off a little bit here, Noakes, during the 3rd round. I mean, Sam's waiting for the towel to get thrown in at any moment.
Yeah, I've already thrown Walsh's towel in for him.
You've done it in the first 10 seconds, mate.
Imagine if Walsh Reese molds him. That would be the funniest thing ever.
Just catches him walking in.
Just chins him one.
I'm just going to be quiet and watch your reaction if that happens. That's all I'm going to do is watch your little box and see how you...
Look, I'm not bothered who wins. I honestly couldn't care less. I just want the fight.
As he covers his Sam Noakes, Team Noakes.
Team Noakes over here. No, I've watched about 4 of his fights. Ryan kind of over the top there.
The timing from Walsh just seems to be slightly off, doesn't he?
God's sake.
Oh, Luca.
I'd say I see it, Luca, but I really don't. Glasses, maybe.
It's given a vibe of a certain ilk.
Better third round for Ryan Walsh.
Yeah, it has been a better third round for Walsh.
Better.
His timing, you can see that his timing's slightly off though. Those punches that were probably landing for him 3-4 years ago, they're just not quite there.
Yeah.
It's about if he can then make the adjustments that he needs to make. Noakes is a really tricky mover to get on top of as well, isn't he?
It's taking a lot out of Ryan to stay with Noakes, I think. And Noakes is sort of coasting at the minute for me. He doesn't even look like he's stepped on it yet.
Noakes still looks in second gear, whereas Walsh, you can make an argument he's already...
a lot more to give.
Yeah.
That uppercut was nasty. Just for a right uppercut then.
Left hand over the top from Noakes.
Noakes is finding gears now, look, catching him clean.
Tough man, though, isn't he, Walsh? Tough
yeah.
man.
This is already starting to look like the secular fight to me in terms of, like you just said, Jay, Noakes is, moving through his gears, and Walsh, it's about what can he do to keep himself in the fight. Joe Joyce looks like he's asleep at ringside. I'm not sure if you can score that. He looked like he was...
He probably is, bless him. He falls asleep in interviews, let alone sat ringside.
I thought you were going to say he falls asleep in fights, mate. I thought you were really going to stick the needle in there.
No, I would never.
Noakes is going to chin him in a minute. He keeps winding that right hand, and he's going to catch him with it soon.
Yeah. Can't disagree with you there, mate. It looks like the writing's on the wall for that.
It's that right hand. I think.
I understand this, man. Don't know what's going on with my bloody iPad.
3-0 to Sam Noakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll confirm that for you, mate. You're not seeing a biased fight. It is 3-0.
What's going on?
Oh, dear.
All joking aside, Noakes is doing what's expected of him. We did wonder what Ryan Walsh had left. And look, he's more competitive than Secular was in Noakes' last outing. At least he's having a go and throwing punches. But you're seeing a fighter that's still making his way up and a fighter that's been there and is trying to roll back the years, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Walsh's nose looks like it's on the verge of splitting open as well. It's incredibly red, if it hasn't already.
Yeah, falls asleep in between throwing punches. Oh, I love it, Luca. Funny, man. Right, round number 4 then. We're into now. Got 14 of you with us at the minute, so thanks very much, everybody, for being with us, as always. Sorry, Liam, I cut you up there, mate.
I might have just asking if you got your Sam Noakes pyjamas ready for when he gets to the win.
Well, he might not.
I think he will. I think Ryan Walsh is going to have to go out in his shield in the next couple of rounds because I don't think he can do 12 at this pace. I think he'll get the shit beat out of him if he carries on.
He either doesn't, he'll either get beaten up badly or he doesn't want to allow himself to go out off a 12-round beatdown, so he'll start letting his hands go and walk onto something. If that makes sense.
I think that's probably more.
I mean, look, he's still having a go. He's still having a dig, isn't he? And he's
he's trying to win, but he's just outgunned, isn't he, in every sort of department at the minute. Speed,
yeah, big up Alfie West. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Big up. Come on, Walsh, he says. Can Ryan Walsh stem the flow here? Looking like Noakes is...
He's got caught there with a couple of hooks.
He's not really been...
Nasty, man.
He's not visibly been wobbled yet, has he, or anything, but... Be soft. Yeah. Noakes is on top. Put it that way.
Noakes
shot Ryan, but he got 3 back.
Come on, Ryan, make it interesting. Good body. Is it the body shot you're on about?
Yeah, I don't like the way Noakes keeps holding his head.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And he's not had a warning for it yet. He's done it 3 or 4 times now.
That's because the ref's only watching Walsh. He's not really paying attention to Noakes, is he?
He's not. Yeah, he's not. Walsh's nose looks awful.
It has now gone. Yeah, those hooks I was talking about a minute ago were from the last round. Again, my app decided to go back to round 3, so apologies. Anyone wondering what I was talking about?
Sam Noakes looks really good.
Liam's commentating on the Dakers Adelaide fight.
Ryan just can't get away from him, can he?
He can't now. He's in a bad position. The bell should come. Oh.
Sam Noakes looks really good.
Yeah.
Gokwan just rearranging his shorts, doing his makeup for him now. Ready to send him back out, strutting his stuff into round.
I know it's recency bias we've spoken about recently, but the Sam Noakes I've seen this year compared to the Mark Chamberlain I've seen this year, I don't actually think that's a competitive fight.
Yeah, Chamberlain would have been a favourite in that, wouldn't he?
I think
he would have beaten Turkey
through him.
Yeah, I do.
I think he stops him.
Oh yeah, Noakes stops him all day long. But it's funny because before that Padley fight, I'd have probably said Chamberlain stops him. So it's
what you do this year, and what would beating Gavin Gwynn and the other guy who Chamberlain beat be better than beating Ivan Mendy and Gianluca Sigula. Like, it's what you like, isn't it? In paper.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, mate, you're right. Enough people would probably have Mark Chamberlain as a favourite if he had beaten Padley at Wembley.
Yeah, on the way for the 5th then.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine stayed in the right round, so we're all good, boys.
Noakes is very handsome, Beasoff says. Yeah, he's not a bad-looking chap.
Yeah, he's not my type, to be fair. I like the men like the coffee. Strong and black. But
Sam Noakes lost.
What?
No.
I don't know about that, John Ray. I'm watching him in the ring still, but no, he's not losing.
Unless we're all about 10 minutes behind somehow.
Clayton Santos is in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Anybody who isn't subscribed, if you can please drop us a subscription, that would be much appreciated. Sam Noakes is winning the fight, probably 4-0, it has to be said. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay or Liam, but I would say it's 40-36 to Sam Noakes.
Yeah, your Sam Noakes tinted glasses aren't lying, mate. It is 4-0.
Give me an S. Give me an A. Give me an S. Who's winning? Go, Sammy.
Oh, dear.
Let's go, Sammy.
Well, I'm just happy we've got some rounds.
He's teeing off now.
Saturdays.
Yeah, we're not far off my... I said it would be done within 6, and Walsh is still there.
You did. Yeah, but we've got a round and a half to go yet, mate.
If you want to change it to round 7, I'd say now's a good time to make it, mate. You don't want to leave it too close to the end of the round.
No, I think in my actual prediction, I said late, but...
You did on No Punches Pulled, mate. You did say late.
Yeah, you did.
I'll give you that. Everyone can get excited on the night, so we'll let you off.
It's very easy to change your prediction when you've watched 6 minutes of someone battering somebody else. Yeah, Walsh's face is becoming a bit of a mess now.
It is, but he is still, sort of in it to a degree.
Yeah, although he folded Reece Mould last time out, he's not a thunderous puncher, is he?
Absolutely
Ryan
not. I think that was a mix of Mould not expecting it, moving on to it, and him just catching him sweet. It happens, doesn't it? It don't.
Yeah.
Look at Adelaide's just knocked out.
First round knockout. Yeah. Clean. First round stoppages are normally what you've just said.
Ever remember when Lee Selby absolutely poleaxed Swifty Smith? And Lee Selby is never a big puncher, but he absolutely fought. He knocked him clean out.
You remember Crawler? You two probably. Do you remember Crawler won the British against John Watson? A division above, Crawler stepped up and he caught him on ropes with like a hook.
I have seen that fight, mate. Yeah, I have
and he turned his arms a bit like when Cheeseman. He didn't fold him
against Troy,
Cheeseman, but his head and his arms went in the opposite direction. It was, and Crawler's not known for being.
No, Crawler wasn't a big one puncher. Definitely not.
More volume and accumulation.
For anyone that decided to bet on Sam Noakes inside 5 rounds after listening to Sam, we can only apologise, but we are going into round 6.
No, look, I got plenty of validation from the chat actually. After I said within 6, I think, not 5. No chances to go in the distance, gents. Chris says, thanks for tuning in, Chris. Much appreciated. Stoppage in the 9th. I think that was my original prediction.
Here we go.
No punches pulled around the 9th. Yeah, I've got every round covered here. If he stops him in the 8th,
just dropped a Noakes prediction. Yeah, that's fine. I'll have that one. Put that in my pocket. Another one. Yeah, I'll have that one.
I love it.
I definitely.
No, mate, this is all on record.
1 to 12.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
mate. That's the best part.
And then
Tell you what-
if Walsh chins him in the ninth, I've got receipts somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm sure I
somewhere.
said it to my next door neighbour taking the bins out yesterday.
One thing I like about Noakes as we're into the 6th round now is he doesn't waste any of his work. Everything he throws and every movement he makes is with a purpose and effective.
Yeah.
Counter right by Ryan Walsh, body shot back by Noakes. Looked a bit low.
Oh, that was low.
I like the way Noakes edges in, but edges out. Edges in, edges out. And each time he's going a little bit further forward and then he'll throw. But it's not feint as such. It's like a rocking motion. Watch him. Sort of rocks backwards and forwards and then creeps his way in.
It's underrated. It's underrated.
Sort of creeping his way in, look. So Walsh thinks he's out of range, but he's not. He's in range. It's clever. Because Walsh has got really fast
What
feet.
he's doing is he's not having to adjust how his hands are set. He can
Yes,
then
big dog. What we're saying, homeboy.
Oh,
Big
thank you
shout
very
out from
much.
California.
B-Dog, big shout from California. Much appreciate that. We welcome any stateside fans, so thank you very much for that. Randomly jumped on your channel live, get Noakes to win and under.
He's going to have the Bloods and the Crips fighting over who's not taking him out first.
Oh, yeah. I was liking what you were saying and Cash. Hopefully Cash is, hopefully for you. B-Dog, much appreciated. Hopefully you stick around
after that see there, brother.
Why is Noakes not KO?
Crashed. The fuck did they just say?
Because Ryan Walsh is a tough mofo, and he's not.
Ryan Walsh is tough, but I like where B-Dog's at under 9.5.
The Sam tries to regain his composure over there, thinking about a car crash potentially in America.
All down to Sam. What the fuck did he just say? Gosh.
That was
sitting down on some shots here.
Couple of those body shots from Walsh look low as well.
Ryan Walsh is I keep saying it, but he's still in this fight. I know he's getting beat and I know he looks a mess, but he's not out of it yet.
I'll tell you what else I've just noticed, lads. Walsh is wearing trainers.
He always does.
I've not noticed that.
A few of them wear trainers now, you know.
Yeah, he never wears boots. Well,
sorry, mate. That jab just snapped his head back and the uppercut. He's starting to take a lot of punches now. It could be accumulation as much as anything else it does for him.
Yeah, he's wore trainers a while now.
It's not something I've ever noticed before. Sorry, mate. I just thought.
I think it's to do with his movement. He just prefers them. Oh, he got hit on top of head and wobbled.
Oh, he wobbled. He wobbled.
Legs are doing a bit.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Discombobulated him a little bit.
Hit him there on my penalty spot.
Oh, Noakes on him a bit here. Walsh struggling.
But again, just like the last round, he's come on strong in the last 10-ish seconds. So Walsh probably knows.
Noakes looks tired though, boys. Keep an eye on
he does.
One moves out of way there.
Well, he's only ever gone the distance once, and that was against Mendy. Everything else has been.
Yves Mendy's tough though. Isn't he the kid that
he is. Yeah, he's never been stopped.
Luke Campbell.
He beat Campbell.
He did
beat Campbell. Beat him on points on the Joshua White card.
Are they going to pull Walsh out? Do you reckon?
No.
Nah, he won't be pulled. I don't think yet, but give it another 2 rounds or so. I think he looks.
He just looks disconsolate, doesn't he? There,
beat, doesn't he, mate? He looks beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, look, he would have told himself that what he managed to do against Reece Mould, even though it was in the first rounds, was showing he's got it left for another crack. And he knows the conversation that's around Noakes of what fight he's probably going to get asked in this. So he's, told himself he's going to do it. He's very slow coming out of his corner here, though, isn't he, Walsh?
Yeah, look, another, systematically breaking him down, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
And he's showing good patience, Noakes, as well. He did the same, Liam, when you were there at your call. Me and Jay did the watch-along against Seglia. He didn't rush his work. He wasn't desperate to get him out of there. He kind of just broke him down and stopped him.
It would have been really easy in the secular fight for him to get frustrated at the fact nothing was coming back at him, and he almost had to chase him rope to rope, but he kept discipline really well. And that finish, I mean, it was his corner that pulled him out in the end. I think he was claiming his eye had gone secular by the end of it, but that was professional.
I agree, Luca. Yes.
Yeah, Luca's just saying his legs still aren't there.
Not
yeah,
there,
I think
man. He can't get out of the way. He hasn't been able to get out of the way from round sort of 2 onwards, really.
He's not
at all. Skin on him.
Yeah. He don't want to be known as tough, though, does he? He wants to win. And I think
yeah.
For him. I think this might be the end for him if he loses this. I think there's no shame in it. I missed the fight. Okay.
It's still going on, Mike. So yeah, we're into the 7th round now. It's 6-0 to Sam Noakes. It's comprehensive so far. Walsh may be on his way out. Might be a little bit early to say that at the minute, but
the signs are not good, Mike. He's not.
This round, Walsh is out.
Hope you're well as well, Mike. Thanks for tuning in as always, a regular Mike Ross.
Yeah, he's sort of on the.
Oh!
What's your clock on, boys?
123.
123, 122.
Yeah, I'm on Discovery, so it should all be
so
the
am I,
same.
but I'm 3 seconds in front. I'm on 113, 12.
No,
I'm
on
10. Right, so if I shout you the results, Liam, have your betting app open, yeah? Found a glitch in the Matrix, man. Quick.
Do it, brother.
I once watched a documentary on a couple of guys that actually did that on tennis. Did you ever see it? They did it on low-level tennis.
Yeah.
That was so clever, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The apps weren't quick enough. Did you see it, Sam?
Yeah, I've heard about it. He had like an earpiece in and long hair and stuff, didn't he? I think I've watched it.
He was just ringing his mate and just saying,
I've seen it. It's absolutely insane. I thought the fight was on in an hour, Mike says. No, on right now. Mike, thank you, guys. Pleasure, my friend. Thanks for tuning in, as always.
Thanks, Mike.
My favourite Suits character, Mike Ross, as well, so big up.
Yeah. I do like that about Noakes. He's very patient, isn't he? Oh, he's got him against the ropes here.
Nah, it's nothing coming of it, mate. Again, Walsh, it's almost as if Walsh knows when he gets to the last 15, 20 seconds, he's happy to leave himself against the ropes. It feels like he's just about going to be able to see out the rounds. But yeah, look, Noakes, if Noakes is patient, you think the opponents he's been in with this year, this is the third durable, stubborn so-and-so he's been up against. So his patience has definitely improved this year.
Yeah.
Some would have got eager to get him out of there and just jumped on him and maybe gassed themselves or
got overexcited, bolted too early, all that sort of jazz. Insert your own.
Not sure Bainjord Singh, but I'm assuming that's not your real name, Bainjord. I only say that because I'm from Bradford, so I speak Punjabi and Urdu. So I know for a fact your parents would not call you my friend.
If you look at Ryan Walsh's face, it looks like he should be pulled out. But
I don't think it will go the distance.
He's never been stopped before, Ryan Walsh, so it will be a big statement. If he, age aside, it will be a big statement.
He does be soft. You said 9.5 rounds.
Sam, not me.
Get it though.
I've said points. Sam's the one that's got 9.
I think point.
Yeah, we want points. This referee loves himself a bit too much. You've seen his little hand action at the start of every round. He's practicing that.
He's inserting himself.
He's practicing that in his hotel mirror, wasn't he?
Mm.
I wonder what it's like watching a fight where you're only actually bother watching one fighter. Because I don't think I've seen him look at Noakes since he walked into the ring.
I don't think he knows Noakes is in there. I think he thinks he's watching Ryan Walsh shadowboxing.
Wondering where the blood's coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, just missed with an overhand right there. Walsh is weird. Having a bit of a joke about the ref.
Oh, solid shot.
Oh, yes. Oh, Sam, I was going to say, well, he's got a door opening somewhere. He's just changed into the Sam Noakes pyjamas underneath him.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's going to rip his jumper off. Look,
will this go the distance? I need a KO for my bet. Will it come in, lads? Benchwood Singh says, thanks for tuning in, my friend.
I knew he'd say it. I knew he'd say the name. You've just said one of those, like, is Al there, please? Alcoholic. Benchod is a really bad swear word in Punjabi. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
There's no way that's his name, Benchod. Absolutely not. If it is, man, I want to meet you because your parents are comedians. No disrespect. But,
will it come in though, boys? You tell me, because I'm.
We covered it already. We've had a chat about this one before you pulled it up.
Cool.
It feels like it. It's not far.
He has to beat Ryan in this round. I wouldn't go that far.
He's not 9.5, didn't he? Had 9.5.
Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I wondered if Beastoff was expecting a Ryan Walsh renaissance.
Just had round 8. I'm on round 8 here.
I'm on round 8. No, we are on round 8. Yeah, it's round 8.
I thought we just
round
had
8.
round 8. I'm losing.
No,
Hey, guys, let's go Discovery because mine is jumping back.
Yeah, that's what I thought mine had done, and I'm on Discovery, so I wasn't sure whether we jump back around. I thought we just had round 8.
No, well, I've only scored 7 rounds on my scorecard, so.
The end is nigh, I think, and I don't want to see this because I like Ryan. He's a.
So what have we got after this? 5 rounds. Oh, good shot by Noakes. 5 rounds to go after this, or 4 rounds, is it? Sorry, 4 rounds to go.
4 rounds to go after this.
Oh, good shots by Noakes. Walsh looks hurt here. 30 seconds-ish to go.
Well, I'll tell you he's not. Because I'm a few seconds in front. Spoiler alert.
Oh, right hand by Noakes again. Wow.
He's not got many left, I don't think. If you know,
is there a chat to be had in the Walsh corner here, boys?
They're looking across now. You know, I think they might.
I think there's a case to pull in here. You know.
Yeah,
there's been a case to pull him for a few rounds. I mean,
he needs to be pulled. He's getting battered here. You don't want to see him. You know, he's 38 years old. You don't want to see him go out in a bad way.
Give him another round, man. Give him another round.
Maybe that could be the conversation in the corner. We'll give you one more.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm with you, Dan. That last flurry in that 8th round didn't like the look of that.
Noakes looks too eager to see it over, though. For me, he looked a bit tired going back to his corner. Then I think he's got the beating of Ryan Walsh, but this just took a fair bit out of him, even though he's looked to coast a lot of it.
Yeah,
I think he has tried to get him out of there a couple of times, and it hasn't come off. You know, put a little bit more than we thought into his shots.
Yeah, 100%. He's tough man, Ryan Walsh. Right, round number 9 then. Anyway. So what are we 2/3 of the way through the fight?
Vein, hasn't it, boys? Sam Noakes can't miss with that right hand.
No.
Bain Chote's gone quiet all of a sudden. He not.
The thing is though, I just think Walsh's chin's that strong that he'll take them all night. That's why I think the corner might have to have a look.
I remember someone saying that earlier in the week when we had a chat about Walsh's chin. Can't think.
Is it because it's possibly his last fight? They'll just want to let him go out.
That's what I'm thinking, mate. But at the same time, sentimentality in boxing never ends well. And the last thing you want is, like Sam's just said, he goes out completely on his back.
Yeah,
because he's exhausted now as well. It's not. Noakes can bang, but if he does finish him now, exhaustion will play a part in that. And
we've seen it millions of times, haven't we, in the past? You know, someone puts in such a brave effort and then round 11 or something, the perfect overhand right, and he's unconscious on his back or something. And that wouldn't be nice to see because he's given it a tremendous effort tonight, Ryan Walsh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what you don't want to see happen.
But again, look, at the same time, his corner and him will still believe that they can land the $1 million shot like they did against Reece Mould.
Can they, though? I think we're past that point now, aren't we?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
So Pulev and Char looks like it's being played at -0.5 speed, the pace on those two in the first round.
Combined age of 83. No, I'm not joking.
And the referee looks 83 himself. I don't know where they've dug this ref up from for this fight. Anyway, that's enough of that, because that is what's being lined up for Moses Satama.
Do you think, is that actually being lined up?
Or the fact that WBA are putting a belt on it and already got him in at number 5 before this fight, it wouldn't surprise me. They know what they're doing. They come back to what me and you were saying earlier about the whole youngest ever heavyweight champion narrative. They know what they're doing. They'd love it to be their belt. They don't care what one. Look, they'll find a way to make the super belt vacant after the Usyk Fury rematch, just so they can give that to his helmet. They don't give a crap, do they? They'll do whatever they can.
Knowing them, maybe WBC will just interject and make him the WBC
champion in emeritus
recess,
or whatever they used to call it.
Emeritus, in waiting, lineal interim.
Yeah.
That's why they had that. That's why the WBC Diamond Belt came in, wasn't it? It was for those champions, like you say, in recess or referees over in the Walsh corner here. Are they pulling them out? No, they're letting them go on. Liam's just said no, another round to the ref as he's gone over, so they're giving him at least one more round.
Be soft. Noakes has to do a KO. Luke said hard to watch this. Time to stop it.
I don't really know what point yet. I don't think.
I'm not at that point.
No, it's not hard to watch for me.
It's not uncomfortable because there's
not
still enough
wobbling.
there.
I think if it was wobbling about,
our packet's 9-0 to Noakes.
He's going to get absolutely bashed in now, and I'll feel sick for saying that. But at the minute, I'm not at the point where he's battering him, and they must think he's got a shot, Luca. They know him, don't they? They know him better than we do. They must think he's still got something to give. Maybe I can't see myself.
Like the way they're talking, the way they're encouraging him in the corner, they must feel like there's something there, one little bit of magic. You just hope Liam isn't being.
Seen a couple of times I've looked at Noakes and he just looked tired, and I thought, is he tired? And they can press him, and they're hoping to get him laid. Doubt, but I mean, if this is a plan, it's genius because he's getting beaten up at the minute.
Sorry, mate, that wasn't at you. Joe Joyce has genuinely just been nudged to be woken up at ringside. As the camera's gone, someone's just giving Joyce the elbow to wake him up.
No,
I love it.
I wasn't head in my hands at you.
Dan, but there's obviously a reason why they're letting it go on. One at Cornerman, at least one of them is his twin brother.
Yeah, Liam's in there.
Graham Everett has had him all the career, so they're not just doing it for a percentage of the pay. They're doing this for a man that they all love. So I think that they've seen something still. They think he's possibly still got a bit left.
Yeah,
maybe.
Noakes is teeing off here on Walsh.
Yeah,
I'm in the same
mismatch at the minute, but they believe that Ryan can still have a go.
And let's just remember as well, it's not just down to his corner to stop this. The referee can jump in at any time.
Anytime.
He's gone over to the
he is a mess.
I think
he's a mess.
If Walsh gets a little flurry again, I think he'll step in, but he's still throwing back.
Yeah, this is what I mean. He's doing enough, isn't he? He's still getting the shots back when he needs to. He's sort of showing enough that he's still in there. But it's all well and good the ref going over to Walsh's corner and saying, are you going to carry on? Mate, you can stop the fight yourself. He doesn't need to touch the canvas.
You don't need to ask them. He's in charge.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's remarkable that he hasn't touched down yet or anything.
I don't think Walsh has been knocked down many times in his career. I know he's never been stopped. I don't even think he's touched the canvas. Maybe once in a fight.
I think he has touched it, but he sort of went down and put his glove
down.
Look at it. Well, what a warrior, though, man. Look at his face, just like blood trickling down at 38 years old. Love it. Fair play to him, man.
Don't give a shit neither. Don't sit down between rounds as well, remember?
Yeah. Notice that.
Never does.
At what point, though, does Noakes just be like, look, I'm not
get him out of there, man.
Yeah, I'm not getting him out. I'll just sit on the decision.
It kind of looks like that in the 10th. I mean, his shots are still having an effect, but that's because of how knackered Walsh is. But he's not putting as much into it. His combinations are less sharp, aren't they? I think Noakes knows that another 12 rounds isn't a bad thing for him. It will only be the second time he's done it.
I think that's why Frank drafted Walsh in as the opponent as well, to be fair, to get him rounds. But Noakes has got that 15-0, 14 knockouts. He's desperate to add to that, you can tell.
Yeah.
Walsh looks tired. Refs needs maximum camera time.
So we're going to see 2 knockdowns
and Dan
in
Evans
round 11, 2 knockdowns in round 12, and it's going to finish a draw.
Jay, are you using the Boxing News app tonight, mate? Or not?
No.
Just looking at it.
I'm having to use my phone.
So 88% have got Noakes winning, 0% have got Walsh winning, 12% have this fight a draw.
12% have it. That's just people just doing they're just doing that to just be bonkers. Sorry, Pino. I'll take the brunt for that. Walsh is so tough. Mike Ross, he's an absolute warrior, man. Just wearing that. They ain't going to pull him now. They've let him take the brunt of the punishments. There's no point pulling him now with 2 rounds to go.
Can I give you some advice for future reference and next time you watch us, be soft. Do not ever listen to any of our betting advice. We don't advise gambling. We're not big gamblers ourselves. We say things flippantly, but it's all for jest and jokes, brother. So, gamble responsibly.
The ref again. Start of every round, this ref loves it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't surprise me if Noakes, I don't know if anyone with sound on can tell us, of Noakes' corner telling him to look to see through the 12 rounds now, get the rounds in the bank, or are they still telling him to push on for a stoppage?
Oh, come out hot there to start the 11th.
Ryan's still laughing at him and, sort of goading him as such.
Don't get me wrong, I've never been near a corner in my life, but if I was a Noakes cornerman, I'd probably be saying, look, you ain't getting this guy gone.
Yeah, just settle down and course through next two, I'd be telling him.
Yeah, let's just
be careful,
not do anything
keep
silly.
Your guard up, mind your P's and Q's, be careful. And, Yeah, you're 10-0 up, you're going to win 12-0.
Yeah.
Just Matty Brown's in the house. Thanks for tuning in, Matty. Noakes is all over him.
I have watched, and it's the most terrifying place I have ever been in my
I think Misfits will be on this channel soon. I think we're getting good traction now, so I think Misfits might call for something, especially some of the statements you get out of the three of us on a regular basis. So we might say,
man. Get me in. Get some 50.
Mams, I know you follow me on X, so if you want a conversation at any point, feel free. The only problem is, mate, we're not cheap. We're not cheap.
50-year-olds want it. I'm game. Big John Fury, what you saying, Mosh? He's older than me, isn't it? Oh, he's a bit big, though, isn't he?
I wasn't gonna bless you bubble there, mate.
Darren Till needs an opponent in January.
We'll talk about it, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah, but if you're going to fight Till, you're going to have to deal with maybe a couple of head kicks. So you've got to make sure you're okay with that.
No, you pull out if he says that. You pull out.
If Misfits will pay us, then I will tell you I'm the biggest fan you've ever seen, and I'll make you fucking believe it as well.
Everything at a price.
That's like a pitch I gave in a nightclub once. Didn't go my way, but
we just lost 10. We lost 10 viewers when the Misfits chat come up. That was my bad. What an uppercut that was. Walsh just ate it.
Sam, you'll never learn. Mentioning Misfits during a decent boxing fight never ends well. When the real stuff.
Oh, I love it. Walsh's chin.
Was going to cover the Qatar card last week.
I tell you what, though, we laugh and joke about it, but do you know how many serious people from the world of fight sports have tried to get the Darren Till fight?
Oh yeah, Rocky
Dylan Dennis, Billy Joe Saunders was on TalkSport yesterday. You even had Denzel Brown pimping out his son. My son will do it.
Oh yeah, but that's because fighters know the money's there, the views are there, what it does for them. Like Rocky Fielding sitting on the beach in Dubai saying, "Yeah, I'll step in and do it." He knows what he's doing.
They've got history, haven't they, Rocky and Till?
They do.
Fair. Well, no, Till agreed to fight him and then went, "Haha, only joking, you sausage. Fuck off."
Didn't that come from sparring in the past though?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Darren says, "Go on, get back to PTing in Dubai, you scruff." And I don't think he spoke to him since. But Darren's like that, isn't he? I'd hate to fall out with him because he'd torture you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, again, we said it earlier. He's leaked Tommy Fury's phone number tonight. He done John Fury's after the press conference. He's just relentless.
He is absolutely.
You saw him a bit with your missus to tuck him in and bring him a hot chocolate. You wouldn't.
He just don't care, does it? Do you remember when he was getting interviewed at UFC? And I've got a bear who's 7 months pregnant. Don't give a shit. I've got a daughter.
Yeah, do you remember that?
I've not seen her for months. Don't give a shit.
He's not right, Till.
In case you haven't guessed, I don't give a shit.
Like we've seen fighters before that are shithouse merchants, but he actually looks like he gets off on doing it. He just can't help himself.
Do you know what makes me laugh though about? People have an assumption about him. They think he's just a brain dead moron. He's actually pretty smart. I mean, he speaks fluent Portuguese. He lived in Brazil.
He moved to Brazil, didn't he? He got out, he was in trouble in Liverpool and all that.
He got stabbed and he could have died. And he just went to Brazil with a bag and a dream. And here he is. And regardless what you say about his career and where it went and what happened with the UFC, the guy owns big part of Block Asset, which are massive. Do you know what I mean?
Block Asset, he's got a lot in that, hasn't he? He's got a lot in that.
He's a multi-millionaire. I'd be very surprised if he's not got enough money to retire as it is.
Sorry, Noakes is teeing off here on the ropes.
Did you boys see the two right hands that Sam Noakes just landed and Ryan Walsh just sort of like no
Just
reaction whatsoever?
Yeah.
Like Sam Noakes is a big puncher and
Ryan Walsh is just he's a dying breed of fighter.
He is, yeah. Throwback fighter, man. I hope he calls it a day after tonight. I do.
So do I.
He's took a hell of a beating in there tonight.
We had something left in the tank after the Reece Mould fight. I hope this has shown him that it's not there anymore. I mean that in the greatest of respects. But
yeah, he's landed some decent shots on Noakes, to be fair. They've been few and far between, but he's landed a couple and there hasn't been anything behind him really or anything.
That's what's kept him in it for me, though. The fact that he's landed those shots when he's needed to, and why the fight's still going on with less than 90 seconds left now. I mean, his face is a mess. He's been pinged around like a ping pong ball. If I'm the referee, there is a job still to do. As he's just told Noakes to stop leading with the elbow. That's interesting.
Noakes is desperate to get him out, isn't he? Desperate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hurting him a bit here.
He's not. We're all good. Ryan will see the final bell.
Well, I hope he does. I hope he does, because it'd be a shame for him to get stopped with it a minute to go or whatever. I'm
scoring it a draw. What about you boys?
Well, 12% of people have.
I'm siding with the blind lunatics. I'm scoring it a draw.
Yeah, Walsh split.
Well, that was you on about 20 different accounts, mate.
It's 12-0.
Yes, there's only all seriousness before
anyone's serious. Here's a fight, because I've seen somebody calling people out all night. Why don't Prince Patel call this kid out here?
Yeah.
He reckons he's a
what an uppercut that was. How did Walsh take that punch?
My goodness gracious me. He actually deserves to see the final bell.
Sam Noakes would have knocked out 99% of domestic level fighters tonight with a lot of these shots. Yeah, credit where it's due, man.
Ryan Walsh.
How he's seen that final bell, I'll never know.
Ryan Walsh.
Sorry, I just lit red Noakes, and he's just gone to Liam Walsh. Your brother is one tough fucker. He's walked over to Liam, giving him a hug, and that's the first thing he said to him. That's fantastic.
We called it, brother, didn't we?
Yeah, never in doubt, boys. Never listen to me. Terry O'Connor and Adelaide Bird in that 12%.
I'm legally blind.
I'm legally blind. Fair play, Ryan Walsh. Lucas says, yeah, mate, what an effort, man. All jokes aside, that was an absolute pasting he took for 12 rounds there. And for him,
he was like me and Jay said, he was competitive. He was still landing punches. He didn't just become a human.
That was his problem. I think if he hadn't have been, he'd have got stopped. Ref would have stopped it, but he couldn't stop it because he was throwing back.
No, the ref wouldn't have stopped it. He would have asked his corner to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we staying on
if it's not 120, 108.
Are we doing a separate stream for the main event?
Yes, we will be, yeah.
Right.
If it's not 120, 108, I want it investigated.
Yeah. 115, 113.
Yeah.
Walsh. 115,
Terry O'Connor.
113 Noakes. 114, 114.
Right, I'm gonna while we wait for the fill of the main event, we know the decision there. I'm gonna put Charm Pulev on.
Oh man, I'm not. I'll tell you what then, I need some charge on my iPad. I'll dip out for 5.
Yeah, dip out, mate. I'll hold the fort here while we wait.
Absolutely, mate. I'm not going anywhere.
We're doing a separate stream, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do a separate one in 15 minutes or so.
I'm going to give my tablet 5 minutes. Liam's dad's just fighting the life out of it. But I'll see you in
Charm Pulev in. Yeah, see you later, mate. Charm Pulev in round 5 for anyone that's we've still got 19 with us, which is great. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you can hit the subscribe button, that would be much appreciated. Charm Pulev in round 5. Has anyone been watching it so far? Let me know what's been going on. If you have, obviously Sam Noakes is going to get a comprehensive decision there. Charm Pulev are throwing punches like they've had about 8 pints apiece. Big Supreme. What the fuck? Oh,
119, 109, 120, 108 times 2. So one judge gave
Walsh around.
Yeah.
Pulev Char is shocking. I've got it on my TV, Luca, at the minute. Like
it's like they're in treacle.
It's like watching two drunks. It is, honestly.
Right, I'm just going to sort of talk out quickly, but I'm sorry, mate.
All good. B-Dog, the two of Jay and Liam, the two of them are picking Denzel Bentley. I'm picking Brad Pauls.
So
I'm picking the upset. So don't listen to me. Probably listen to them. Sam Noakes is the worst. Look, Ryan Walsh is very tough. Big Supreme. He's so incredibly tough. Look, I think you would have needed a sledgehammer to get him out of there tonight. What is going on in this Charm Pulev fight?
I can't bring. I had it on my phone. Look, Charles and Pulev are making a mockery of what that WBA regular belt is.
Yeah, World Heavyweight Championship boxing. This is.
Wait, come settle down. Sorry, mate.
Sam Noakes is annoying. Yeah, I have money on him, Big Supreme.
Come and lay that down.
Luca, what is going on in this Charm Pulev fight?
You sucked me in. I'm putting it on my phone. You sucked me in now. I need to see how bad this is looking.
Are you joking, Dan? Right, I'll let Liam sort his pop. Have you seen Madrimov's out of the December card versus Boachuk? No, haven't. Dan Evans, that is terrible news. Oh.
Sort the dog out, mate. Hold on.
Yeah, all good. That is terrible news.
Lose any viewers. If that news is true, I hope it's terrible.
But they told us the whole time that it's on. Dan, they've told us the whole way throughout that it's on. So I have no idea what the deal with that is.
If he is out of that fight, Madrimov, I hope I'd say.
Oh my God, Liam! Sorry to cut you off there. He's fighting Ishmael Davis, Boachuk. Child lose to Nick Webby Wood, Lukey, I agree. Ish Davis in, yeah. DJ Pat, I've just read it. Acute bronchitis for Madrimov. Yeah, I've seen it, Dan. Yeah, I've just read up on it, mate. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, who'd have thought then that Israel Madrimov can't fight Serhii Boachuk and Virgil Ortiz within 2 months?
Ooh.
I mean, the skeptic in me's just pointing that out.
Like Ish Davis, I'm really glad he's got the opportunity. But I'm going to say one thing. If I'm Josh Kelly, I'm spitting absolute feathers. If I'm Josh Kelly...
He might have been offered it, though. I don't think Kelly and Booth would have accepted Boachuk on short notice.
Tyrone McKenna dropped Dylan
yeah, he stopped him in 2 rounds.
Yeah. Wow, so Ish Davis is getting in against Boachuk.
Everybody's going. Everybody's calling it out. The Madrimov pulling out.
Oh yeah, mate, I'll call it out, but just for a second, Ishmael Davis on 8 days' notice ends up on the Dubois and Joshua card at Wembley, and on just over 2 weeks' notice ends up on one of the biggest rematches of all time in Saudi. That's some year.
Yeah. By the way, that Saudi undercard, the Fury Usyk undercard's pretty poor for Riyadh season standards, shall we say?
It is, especially now when we can look at February 22nd, and it's like the fight card of every fight fan's wet dreams.
Yeah, Boachuk Madrimov was the golden nugget on that undercard.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I agree, Luke. There's no way Kelly's taking Boachuk on 2 weeks' notice. Absolutely zero chance.
Yeah, mate, I do agree with it, but I'm just going off of the last fight. you got anything, if you had anything about
and they're both Kelly's at 160 now, isn't he? Anyway, and Boachuk's 154. As far as I'm
Josh
aware,
has said himself, he'll go between 154, 160 for the opportunity. Anyway, look, we all know why this has happened. Madrimov has suddenly realised he can't have two massive fights within 9 weeks of each other.
Yeah. God, this fight is atrocious. Is the TNT card near the main event yet?
No, that's just interviewing Noakes now.
Jeez. I have to watch more of Pulev and Char.
So we got Sweet Caroline, flipping Cheer Up Sleepy G and all sorts before we get a main event. What can it be?
Well, yeah, Dan, Luca, forgive me for being skeptical, but I am gobsmacked that Israel Madramov's out of that fight.
Hold on a minute. Guess what else has just been announced on that card?
What?
Sam Noakes is going straight in against Barancic.
Nah, that's not happening.
No, Turkey's announced it.
Everyone's going like that's a mistake.
It's been up for all I'm saying. It's been up for over half an hour now, though. Surely that's a mistake, but if it's not,
because it was rumored to be Noakes, wasn't it, a few weeks ago, and then it was said it was off.
Surely that's a mistake. Sorry, mate. As I was
No,
looking
no. Everyone's saying this poster has Noakes and Barancic on it. Sam Noakes is currently in round 9 against Ryan Walsh. There's no way that he's fighting in 2 weeks' time for his first ever world championship.
Surely not. But it's boxing, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Look, someone needs to ask somebody in the know if that's true about Noakes and Barancic. Is anyone still got the Noakes interview on?
It's finished, mate. By the time I realised they were finished.
Yeah. Charbox wanted to do anything, just take shots. I know, yeah, he's literally using his face as a blocking shield. Spot on. Waiting to see what Eddie says from Puerto Rico about this. Yeah, agree with you, DJ Pat, for sure, my friend. Well, what an interesting development that is.
David Picasso is reportedly the front runner for a New Age Vegas fight in April.
Yeah, I saw that. That's just rubbish.
That's shit as well.
Should be.
It's supposed to be bringing it down onto the night. That's awful.
Should be MJ.
Well, it's the long-term plan is a New Age against Nakatani, isn't it, in Japan?
Uh-huh.
So why are you bringing him over to America? Anyway, let's not get into that. I'm trying to look for any of the Queensbury fanboys jumping on this Noakes news. I can't see.
I think Turkey's just put the wrong poster up. Because, like, no one's made any announcements. Like, he didn't say, oh, and Sam Noakes has been added against Barancic in his announcement. He just kind of was like, Boachuk's fighting-ish now.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, Pat. But which, if you read the context of the announcement, he's just mentioned about Nish Davis stepping in, hasn't he? But
yeah, there's no mention of what do you call it?
Noakes is marked up. I don't know if he get cleared to fight. It looks like he's going to have a bit of bruising as well.
I know what you mean, Pat. Like, I don't want to accuse a new way of ducking, but I do know where you're coming from. The best fight in super bantamweight right now is a new way against Akhmadaliev because Junto Nakatani is a bantamweight right now. Obviously, he's going to jump up and fight him. Jay's Fight Talks in the chat. Hope you're well, Jay. Must be warming up for the big one shortly.
Yeah, I'm still looking to see any validity on Noakes and Boachuk.
How are we looking on Queensbury?
They're just about to come on air, so I'll give you a nudge when we're going ring walks, mate.
Yeah, that's okay.
See what they do. If they go to a VT, then we've got another 10 minutes, I reckon. Oh no, they're showing Rachmanov and Gary facing off from the ceremonials yesterday.
Yeah, we're nowhere near it then if the UFCs are.
And now they're showing Pantoja and Askura. Yeah, we're nowhere near it, mate.
Round 8 of Pulev versus Char for anyone that's interested still with us. Kubek Pulev looks like he's struggling to gain air in the corner. Char looks like he's got a sick bucket next to him. As advertised.
That fight could be on in my back garden when I close the curtains. So, right, they're currently doing a Brad Paul's VT, so I reckon.
I think it's meant to be for 22nd of February for Noakes and not on Fury Usyk card. That would make more sense. Vala Watchalong.
What? Vala?
Not sure. I think the February 22nd card's set, though. There's 7 top fights on that already. I'd be surprised
you don't need to add any more to that. You don't need to.
Noakes versus Branchett, there's nothing for that February 22nd card at all. It'd be the worst fight on the card.
It looks like after this VT, mate, we're going to get the ring walks because they're previewing both men. Just showing Bentley's KO of Asaki from earlier this year. Yeah,
perfect. Well, we'll look to load up whenever.
Which ironically was the first time we done a watch-along, though. Think about that back in August.
It was, yeah. About, 4 months ago now? Something like that.
Same night as Drickus and Izzy.
Yes, remember that well as well. That was a good watch-along we did, wasn't it? The first late-nighter.
Yeah. Now here we are, 5 months on, ready for another night.
Yeah, mid-August. That was just shy of 4 months ago. Not even 4 months yet. Crazy. Thank you to the new subscriber that just hopped on. Much appreciated. I'm turning Char and Pulev off. I'm sorry, anyone that I haven't really been watching it, to be honest, but it's atrocious.
I'd done that a little while ago, mate. I've literally just looked for news about the Noakes thing, but I can't see it. I don't think it will go on. Yeah, you don't want to put any more fights on the 22nd February cards because, it's already 7 big fights. And they're all 12 rounders. If you put any more on it, it's just gonna, it's gonna be a long enough night potentially.
Yeah.
You can.
Yes, Pat Hawkan said the same thing earlier. I tend to agree with you there, mate. Definitely.
It looks that way. Queensbury have won the purse bids. It looks like they want to do it in Belfast. It makes perfect sense to be the zone bow, doesn't it? Nice full arena, full arena, British champion, British world champion. Makes perfect sense. Will the IBF let him defend his belt this time?
Yeah. Well, like Eddie was on an interview earlier saying he goaded Kakachi into it because he was calling him a duck. I don't know if
Kakachi was talking about doing anything but, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. So fair play to him. Look, he's getting it on. And I
reckon we start loading up here. They're back talking in the studio now. It looks like ring walk's going to be any minute. Denzel
walks any minute. Okay, guys. Anyone that's with us, we're going to move over to a new stream. Main event coming up. Brad Paul's Denzel Bentley European strap on the line. We'll see.